I've caught up with Paul Worsley, the 10th Off-Road chairman here for the BRCA. He was kindly giving me an interview at Kidderminster, but we've caught up with him here at Eden Park. How are you, Paul?
I'm okay. I'm very well. I'm enjoying being down at Eden Park and sunshine for a change, so it's all pretty good today, I think. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Okay, I've come up with a couple of questions from Paul. The first one I'm going to do in this interview, we'll do another one in a minute, but is there any advantage to someone using an illegal motor or tweaking their motor or any like hopped up batteries or anything today? Is there any advantage in that?
In off-road, it's not so important. If you're racing touring cars on tarmac, then there can be some distinct advantages. If you're using a motor which is illegal and is breaking the rules, you can get some performance advantage, yes. In off-road, because the grip level to a certain extent, to a large extent, determines what performance you're going to get out of the car, then using a motor which is not correct or illegal is not such a big advantage. But having said that, it's not that easy to do. Your ordinary driver would not be able to do anything to the motor much to make it illegal. In modified motor racing, if you're using spec motors for the stock classes, which we don't use in off-road, yes, it can be done, and of course you would have an advantage over your fellow competitors using what is supposed to be an equal motor. But when you're using modified motors, as we do in this section, there's very little, if anything, that the average person could do to change the performance of that motor in any significant way that would give you an advantage on the track, given that the grip level determines what you can do. Batteries, again, the batteries these days have got so much power, so much duration, far more than what we need, far more than what the grip levels that we endure can take. There's nothing you could do to get any more because most of them can't cope with what they've got anyway. Yeah. Back to the motors, it's possible that a manufacturer could do something to the motor to cheat, to make it slightly more drivable rather than more powerful for this section. But we're well on top of that. I found a few in past years, and they all know which ones I'm looking at these days. So in off-road, there's very little you could do. Your main things that you can do to change things in off-road is your speedo settings, which is determining how the power goes through the motor, and that's where the biggest changes can be made. But there's no regulations on your speedos as regards what you can do with the programming of them. So again, it's free for everybody to do.
Okay, well there you have it from the top man himself. Thank you very much, Paul.
Okay, thank you.